The Accentis Enterprise Suppliers Purchasing and Supply Chain Management module is all you will need to effectively and efficiently manage your entire supply chain, from obtaining quotations of goods to be supplied right through to electronic remittance of payments. We have broken this module up into 5 feature sections: Supplier Information Management, Receives and Returns, Easy Data Entry, and Payments and Remittance. Supplier Information Management. Do you manage multiple suppliers with varying terms and requirements? Accentis Enterprise enables you to specify product and supplier-specific information, which ensures everyone has the right information to complete their role efficiently and best practice is followed. For example, suppliers can be ranked and set up as the preferred supplier on a part-by-part basis, ensuring that you buy from the best source at all times. Suppliers' part codes can be stored and displayed on purchase order printouts, eliminating any confusion about which parts you require. Multiple units of measure with conversion factors make it possible to purchase in any unit of measure that you choose, and have the system automatically convert to your base unit upon receipt. Minimum order quantity warnings ensure that you don't order below your supplier's specified minimum order quantity, and therefore avoid costly penalties. Do you constantly have to check ABN validity on the internet? A built-in ASIC ABN validity check is just one of the many innovations ensuring that your data is of the highest integrity. Wouldn't it be handy if your system remembered what you paid last time for an item? Automatic update of supplier prices on supplier invoice update preference means invoices are automatically updated to ensure that the last known supplier prices are used for subsequent purchase orders and invoices. Date and time-stamped memos can be attached to suppliers, invoices, purchase orders, or even receive dockets, so that all relevant information can be stored and retrieved for later reference. Receives and returns. Does your system allow you to receive goods even if you haven't received the invoice? In many cases, invoices don't come with the goods and are emailed or posted afterwards. This means your stock will be out of date until your accounts department receives the invoice. Accentis Enterprise lets you create a receive without an invoice. When the invoice is checked and entered, if there are any price changes, these are retrospectively applied. Do you sometimes receive orders in multiple deliveries? Accentis Enterprise allows multiple partial receives for a single purchase order line and automatically record the remaining items as being on back order. Do you order products which arrive in variable quantities and need a flexible system to manage these orders? Subject to system preference settings in Accentis Enterprise, deliberate over-receiving is supported, allowing you to over-receive goods for a purchase order. This is ideal when you are uncertain or can't predict the exact quantity of goods that you will be receiving in advance. Easy data entry. Entering data into Accentis Enterprise is quick and easy due to a range of shortcuts and features to make your life easier. If you regularly enter lots of data, it's a relief to know that full keyboard data entry is available. Up to 1,000 lines are supported in purchase orders, which can be copied, pasted, or shuffled around as required. Data entry can be a chore when adding items one by one. Accentis Enterprise has a nifty feature which allows you to add multiple items simultaneously. Simply press F3 to list your options and select multiple lines with the use of the Control or Shift keys. This means a large amount of data can be entered quickly and efficiently. Do you have transactions recurring on a regular basis? Single-click duplication of payment or invoice records makes it a simple and time-saving task to enter similar data without the requirement to type everything in again. Do you request quotes from several suppliers to get the best price or terms? Purchase order quotations can be issued to suppliers requesting a quote on specified parts without affecting your requirements reporting. These can easily be converted to a genuine purchase order once accepted via a single mouse click. Do you need to monitor purchasing activities? Purchase order approvals in Accentis Enterprise allows you to restrict and monitor purchasing activities by staff as required. Have you ever called a supplier asking about an order and had them say, "What order?" Purchase order supplier confirmation can be enabled. to indicate whether or not the order has been confirmed by your supplier. System settings allow you to determine whether or not an unconfirmed order puts the stock on order within the system. Would you like to specify when your orders arrive? Scheduled delivery support on purchases allow you to dictate your terms of delivery to your suppliers. You may specify any number of scheduled drops for products on a line-by-line basis. Have your staff ever accidentally entered an invoice twice? Duplicate invoice number checks ensure that you don't inadvertently enter a supplier's invoice more than once. Payments and remittance. Do your suppliers complicate things by breaking single orders into multiple deliveries? Partial payments, partial invoicing and partial receiving are fully supported in Accentis Enterprise and backed up by a range of reports that let you monitor the exact state of all transactions. Does your system manage payments on hold? The Hold Payments checkbox helps you manage disputed payments by making sure they remain outstanding until the issue has been resolved. And if you accidentally attempt a payment, a pop-up will remind you that the payment is on hold before proceeding. Does your system force you to manage payments a certain way? Accentis Enterprise gives you the flexibility to make multiple payments from multiple suppliers using any payables list. In any list containing outstanding supplier invoices, you can highlight one or more invoices and, at the click of a button, Accentis will cycle through them and create corresponding payment records as requested for uploading to banking software. The intelligent processing will consolidate multiple invoices from the same supplier into a single payment, but more importantly, you can operate off any list of payables to use this process, including accounts overdue, list of invoices by value, frequency, or age. Do you have suppliers who won't allocate funds without a specific EFT reference? User-friendly, customizable EFT reference text in Accentis Enterprise is set via System Preferences and Supplier Default Values. It is also fully customizable on each payment, allowing you to override defaults and specify the exact reference that you require for each payment. Does your system track who is meant to receive purchase orders or remittance? The combination of linked contacts, managed function associations, and automated mail remittance features ensure the right person receives the correct notifications and the time taken to process these notifications is minimized. Do you spend time double and triple checking payment transactions with disputed amounts? Accentis Enterprise shows you total remitted and withheld amounts during the automated remittance process, allowing the user to quickly discern the breakup of the total amounts being remitted. Do you check the date of reconciliation if a supplier asks about a payment you have processed? For your convenience, payment reconciliation date is displayed directly on the payment form, allowing you to instantly see that the payment has been presented to the bank or not, and on what date, without having to drill into your account reconciliation. Would you like to make notations on past period transactions but it's too much hassle? Smart re-reconciliation of payments means if records are modified but the dollar amount and primary GL account isn't changed, Accentis Enterprise leaves the payment in a reconciled state, avoiding the frustration of minor changes causing the bank reconciliation to be compromised. There are many more features in the module, and more are being added every update. Here is the list of main features which are being continually added to as we receive feedback from our happy customers. For more information, call us on 07 3256 6875 or email info@accentis.com.au.